What if you woke up tomorrow and the grocery stores were empty? How would you feed yourself and your family? It's a scenario that none of us would ever wish to face, yet in a turbulent world, it's an ever-present possibility. It's in such times that the wisdom of preparing for the unknown becomes apparent. This is the essence of our journey today, as we delve into the critical topic of food storage for survival scenarios. Imagine your pantry as a lifeline, a beacon of hope when all else seems lost. We're going to break this down into 6 key categories of food that you should consider stocking up on: canned food, home canned food, dry goods, frozen foods, freeze-dried food, and powdered foods. Each of these food types has its strengths and unique benefits, and together they can create a well-rounded, resilient food supply. Join us as we delve into the world of survival food storage. Imagine a world where canned food becomes your lifeline. In the hustle and bustle of the modern world, it's easy to overlook the humble canned food. But in times of crisis, it could be your most valuable ally. One of the most significant benefits of canned food is its longevity. A can of beans, for instance, can sit on your pantry shelf for years, even decades, without losing its nutritional value. And let's not forget the variety. From fruits and vegetables to meats and seafood, you'll find just about anything your palate desires in a can. It's like a smorgasbord of options waiting to be explored, ensuring you don't have to compromise on taste or nutrition. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Canned food does come with its fair share of drawbacks. The most obvious one is the weight. If mobility is a concern, lugging around heavy cans can be a real hassle. Then there's the matter of preservatives. While they're what keep your canned goods fresh for so long, some can be harmful to your health if consumed in large quantities over time. It's always best to read labels and understand what you're putting into your body. In conclusion, canned food offers a long shelf life and a wide variety, making it a viable option for food storage. However, be mindful of its weight and potential health concerns from preservatives. Canned food, a potential lifesaver, but not without its pitfalls. Now, what if you could control what goes into your canned food? Imagine the freedom of selecting the freshest ingredients, knowing exactly what's in your food, and the satisfaction of creating something with your own hands. That's the allure of home canned food. Home canning is a food preservation method that's been around for centuries. It allows you to stock up on fresh produce when it's in season and enjoy it all year round. From jams and jellies to beans, tomatoes, and even meats, the possibilities are endless. One of the major benefits of home canned food is the control you have over the ingredients. You can adjust the amount of sugar, salt, and avoid preservatives that are often found in commercially canned foods. This makes home canning a healthier and more personalized option. But it's not all sunshine and roses. Home canning requires knowledge, skills, and the right equipment. You need to understand the science behind it to ensure food safety. Improper canning can lead to spoilage or even food poisoning. So it's crucial to follow proven recipes and canning methods. Also, home canning is a time-consuming process. It can take several hours to prepare and process the jars. But if you're someone who enjoys cooking and has the time to invest, the rewards can be substantial. In a nutshell, home canned food offers a healthier, preservative-free option to store food. It demands time, effort, and knowledge, but the outcome is worth the investment. Home canned food, a healthy yet demanding alternative. Ever thought about how rice, beans, or pasta could save your life? Well, let's dive into the world of dry goods and see just how these humble foods can be a lifeline when times get tough. Dry goods are the unsung heroes of the pantry. They have an impressively long shelf life, are incredibly versatile, and can be easily stored. Think of grains like rice and quinoa, legumes like lentils and chickpeas, and pasta in all its glorious shapes and sizes. These are foods that can sit in your cupboard for years, and still be ready to provide a nourishing meal when you need it. But what makes dry goods such a valuable asset for survival? Well, their longevity is a big part of it. Stored properly, these foods can last for years without losing their nutritional value. Plus, they're compact and lightweight, making them easy to store in bulk. And let's not forget their versatility. With a handful of ingredients, you can transform these simple foods into a multitude of different meals. However, it's important to remember that dry goods do have their drawbacks. They require water and a cooking facility to prepare, which may not always be readily available. This is why it's crucial to plan and prepare in advance, ensuring you have access to the necessary resources. In conclusion, dry goods may be simple, but they are an essential component of survival food storage. They offer longevity, versatility, and most importantly, They provide sustenance when it's needed most. Dry goods, a simple yet essential component of survival food storage. In a world without electricity, how useful are frozen foods? You might ponder. Well, let's dive right into it. Frozen foods, the convenience they offer is unparalleled. Not only do they provide a wide array of options, they also retain the nutritional value of fresh foods. Did you know that freezing locks in vital vitamins and minerals during the peak of their freshness? It's like having a summer harvest at your fingertips any time of the year. But then again, the luxury of frozen foods isn't without its share of drawbacks. The most significant one being their dependency on electricity. In a post-electricity world, these foods become a ticking time bomb. The freezer might keep them safe for a couple of days, but as soon as the ice starts to melt, it's a race against time. Moreover, even in normal circumstances, frozen food cannot be stored indefinitely. They have a shorter shelf life compared to canned or dried foods. After a certain period, freezer burn starts to creep in, compromising the quality and taste of the food. So while frozen foods offer a cornucopia of options from fruits, vegetables to gourmet meals, they are like a double-edged sword. They provide convenience and nutrition, but their dependency on electricity and shorter shelf life make them a less reliable option in a long-term crisis. Frozen foods, a luxury that might not be feasible in all scenarios. Ever wondered how astronauts eat their meals in space? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive into the fascinating world of freeze-dried and powdered foods. Freeze-drying is a preservation process that removes about 98% of the water content from food, leaving it lightweight and extremely shelf-stable. This is the same process that gives us astronaut food. You know, those packets of freeze-dried ice cream that are a hit at science museums. While freeze-dried foods might seem like they belong in a space shuttle rather than your pantry, they're actually a fantastic option for long-term food storage. They can last up to 25 years when properly stored, making them a reliable choice for those preparing for potential food crises. And let's not forget the convenience factor. After all, who wouldn't want to whip up a hearty beef stew or a tasty fruit salad just by adding water? Powdered foods are another excellent choice for long-term storage. They're created by dehydrating and grinding food into a fine powder, which can then be rehydrated when needed. From powdered milk and eggs to powdered fruits and vegetables, these foods offer a wealth of culinary options. Imagine being able to make a creamy glass of milk or a fluffy omelet without needing fresh ingredients on hand. However, it's important to remember that there are a few drawbacks to these high-tech food options. The cost of freeze-dried and powdered foods can be quite steep, especially when compared to more traditional food storage methods. And while many people find the taste of these foods to be perfectly acceptable, others feel that they can't quite match the flavor and texture of fresh food. In the end, freeze-dried and powdered foods offer a unique combination of long shelf life, lightweight, and convenience, making them an intriguing option for anyone looking to build a well-rounded food storage plan. Freeze-dried and powdered foods, a high-tech solution to food storage. Surviving a food crisis isn't just about storing any food, it's about storing the right food. So let's recap what we've learned. Canned foods offer convenience and a long shelf life, while home canned foods give you control over ingredients, but require more effort and knowledge. Dry goods are a staple, with their long-lasting nature, and when stored correctly, they can be a lifesaver. Frozen foods offer variety and nutritional value, though their storage depends on a consistent power supply. Freeze-dried and powdered foods, on the other hand, are light, compact, and can last for years, making them an excellent choice for your prepper pantry. Balancing these 6 types of food in your storage will provide you with a wide range of options, considering the shelf life, nutritional value, cost, and feasibility. And as we navigate through uncertain times, we need to remember that having a budget food plan is not just about surviving but thriving. Remember, preparation today could be the key to survival tomorrow.